Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Sunless Seas. We are currently at the Isle of Cats and we are going to accept this quest, but we have another problem that we need to address. I need to find Polythreme. Now, I was under the impression it was in a set location along one of the tops and the bottoms of the map in the last episode. I was wrong. It's a floating island that could be potentially anywhere. So, after I've looked at this, I'm probably going to go some exploring, and we're going to hope we find Polythreme. Otherwise we're in trouble. But, let's start with doing the royal prerogatives. I have been singing your praises to Leopold. Iseri's eyes warm at the name. You could almost envy the Pirate King. Almost. I would like to introduce you to him. Yes, I think it's time. They make a mime of thoughtfulness, though each word they say is carefully measured. But when one meets a king, one needs exactly the right sort of gift. It's only polite. Okay. You agree to the courtesies. Fetch me someone who has very recently been up to the surface. Leopold rather fancies surface memories, you know. Maybe you don't, but it's true nonetheless. Okay. So we need to find someone who's been up to the surface. I guess a good place to go there would be Port Carnelian, right? Your patron dismisses you with the advice the Humane Canal is the likeliest place to source a particular gift. Yes. Something else somebody pointed out is that my officer slot's empty. The gunnery officer. Whoops. And that I should really look at doing their quests and things. I don't remember which one was advised. I think it was the Claddingly Air. She works with 2 scalpels at a time, or with a scalpel and a tinned instrument, pinning open the flesh she's working on. Her operations are brisk and yield very little blood. Yeah, we can proposition her. Oh no. The problem is I need to use supplies, and right now I don't really want to, so let's not worry about that just yet. And let's worry about where Polythreme could be. Now, my hoping is that it's somewhere in this line that's kind of close, that we haven't explored. So, without further ado, let's go have a look. I suppose it's going to be another one of those sort of I don't really know what I'm doing episodes. I also don't want to run out of fuel or supplies. I do have 11 fuel, which is quite a lot, and 5 supplies, which is also quite a lot. But, on the other hand, I have to have that's my there and back fuel and food. So, terror could also be an issue. Now, I have been told to keep my eyes open for faces in the sea. Uh-oh. Bye. Bloody tormented shark. Wait, this. Oh dear. Wait, is there a dock? Oh, is it a... Hang on. No? Thinking that might be a diving place. We'll have a look. Why not? Nothing to lose really, have we? Yeah, see? The Rosewater Sailor, I don't know what that means. Oh, Rosegate. Maybe it's because we discovered Rosegate, huh? Maybe? Rosegate. It's not so much a port as a shop with a dock. Coloured ceiling lights shine onto display cases lining the walls. A large shop counter dominates the room. Cigars, ashtrays, guillotines, matches and carved boxes are all for sale. Each step here transports you into a new realm. At one moment, the heady aroma of summer flowers, then the earthly fug of fungus, the bitter warmth of morning coffee, the sickening sweetness of sweat and midnight honey. Oh, so we've got 2 choices. Go away, we're closed. The crotchety tobacconist sits smoking behind the shop counter. The ashtray next to him is stacked with cigar butts. I cannot assist you until my apprentice returns. Well, where did his apprentice go? Or we can sample a high quality cigar. A rosewood box full of cigars sits on the counter. They smell of beeswax. A small part of me wants to try this, so let's go. The crotchety tobacconist cuts you a cigar and lights it. You draw slowly. Your mouth fills with a flavoured fog, heavy on the tongue like honey liqueur. The tobacconist smiles. Your mouth will start to burn soon. Tolerate it. It's a transitional phase before something rather refreshing. See what I mean? Just hold. Okay, we can take a pamphlet. Neatly printed histories of the shop are stacked high on one of the display cases. A notice encourages visitors to take one. Oh, why not? The pamphlet describes Rosegate as a cigar shop with a factory on the upper floor. True. Here they produce and sell unparalleled variety of cigars. Also true. The tobacconist is described as a world-renowned figure respected for his dedication to his craft and the brilliance of his creative vision. The pamphlet boasts that his genius will forever alter the tobacconist's art. Well, that remains to be proven. Okay. Well, let's speak to him, why not? Where did his apprentice go? I sent him on an errand. He just had to collect a parcel from... Brr. Where was it? Either the Empire of Hands or the Tomb Colonies. He sits up and stretches. His joints crack loudly. I have very important work, and it can't continue without him. Please, unless you've news of the boy, leave me be. Okay, well, we're done at Rosegate then. What do you sell here? He sells Uttershroom spoils, Hunter's Eyes, Station 3 Heart Metal Ingot. Why does he have Station 3 stuff here? Is that not strange? Or fuel? Okay. I'll launch. I have been told that I should probably do more stuff under the water, but I just don't feel comfortable doing it yet. Oh, there is some stuff over here though that I probably should have had a look at. Oh well, it's too late now. Okay, let's go. Let's set off. Now we haven't actually made it into the other lane yet, and I've already used one fuel and one food, so that's not going well, is it? Reef of Roses. Now without the light we are actually kind of screwed. Because the light will light stuff up. It could be bloody anywhere, that's the problem. So starting at the bottom and working our way up seems like a logical way of doing things, because it could very well be at the bottom. But then on the other hand, it means I'm going to have to kind of go around on myself, which is going to use a lot of fuel. We'll just have to see, won't we? We're just going to have to find out. It's also possible that it's not even in this bit, it's in the next bit. Over again, because this is just the second one, so it could be here. Christ. Well, here's the Uttershroom. I don't remember seeing Polythreme before, which makes me think I've never been there. Which makes me think it could be in the fourth... Like lines. Maybe. Oh, I don't bloody know. How much flashes with my light to get it to... There we go. Uttershroom. Let's dock and pick up the port reports and stuff. We're still going to be very careful. Climb the fungal fibre ladders to the summit. Well, we should gather intelligence. What happens here on top of the mushroom the size of Marlborough? Port report. We can encourage your Blemmigan Galavier to explore. Unaccustomed silence. Your ever-present Blemmigan is for once nowhere to be seen. The engine room is quiet. Your maps are exactly as you left them. Not one is defaced or crumpled into a ball. Finally, you spot the tip of a tendril poking out from under a pile of unwashed clothing. Your Blemmigan indicates that under no circumstances whatsoever will it be emerging. What could be so bad about the Uttershroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? We have been here before, and I think we'll visit the village, I guess. The Uttershroom releases spores according to its own inscrutable schedule. Today the air is soupy thick. They coat your hair, they clog your throat, they gather like sleep in the corners of your eyes. Conversation with the shroomers is impossibly hard. You return to the ship, where you find a tiny purple mushroom growing already in your ear. Okay then, perhaps not. We are done here in the Uttershroom. Nice and quick, I guess. If we need to come back here, at least we know where it is. Let's go straight up, I guess. I mean, oh, but it could be down. Could it be down? Could it be down? I think there is actually a small chance that it might be down. Maybe. I guess no, because down would be on one of the coasts. This is going to be a right old mess, isn't it? How indeedy am I going to find this bloody place? Problem is, it kind of locks me out of going back to London unless I want to fight the Bruiser. Which, you know, surprisingly, not the top thing that I fancy doing today. That's a big crab. My terror looking like as well. Gotta watch out for that. If it gets too high, I'll be screwed, because that's what killed me last time. Go to the lighthouse. At the crew, so we're down to 3, and we've got 8 fuel left. How can the glimp lamp fizzle an arc? It's off. Wait. Oh no. Wait, do I know where Port Canning? I do. A lightship that's far from home. Oh, we can buy some fuel. That's nice of them. Let's speak to the crew. We gained 1 Z-story and we lost 5 terror. We also lost our recent news. Let's stay the ever-living hell away from those birds. No. I will actually dive to avoid those bloody birds if I have to. Oh dear. Reoccurring nightmare. Watched. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. I have a 100% chance on both of these, so I will read them. Flee the nightmare. Turn the helm and flee across the milk-bright sky. This will reduce the nightmare's strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. If you have any restful nights, they'll reduce the difficulty. Or we can go deeper into the nightmare. The eye wants to learn you. Well, lit it. You'll learn the eye in turn. Increases the nightmare's strength. If it reaches 5, you'll confront the nightmare. This is dangerous, but may win you a secret. I think I'm going to play it safe, and we're going to flee from the nightmare. The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallower waters of waking, but a terror clings. Well, we lost the nightmare, which is good, I guess. Nightmares end. Your dreams have passed. That's good, isn't it? We lost 1 terror. Wonderful. Stay away from me, birds. I might go this side of the rock. We've discovered the Andromeda Rocks. This doesn't feel like Polythreme, let's put it that way. I think I may have made a bit of a bum mistake here. In fact, that's the blooming coast. I think. Coast? Kind of sticking out. I don't see a dock anywhere either. Now we're just going back on ourselves. Bubel's Thicket. Keep going this way, I'm going to end up back in bloody Port Carnelian. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's anything here. What a waste of fuel that was. Oh, and now there's a fog. Now there's a fog there. Oh, God. These choices are going to kill me. My terror is way too high as well. 62, I don't like that at all. This is known as Crying Heights. I don't remember ever coming across that one. To food, even. Not feud. That is a completely different word. So let's hug close to the Crying Heights, whatever it's called, and try not to pull those birds, otherwise we will be in trouble. Oh dear. Full speed ahead. That was my plan. Oh god, there's a thing. Like a current. That's the word I'm after. Run! Run, you fool! My biggest worry is my terror's quite high, and I don't want to accidentally get that nasty, creepy, crawly, crabby thingy. Because that was bad. Wait, it says there's a dock there? What's that? You know what, for now I'm just going to ignore it. Stuff, I think that means stuff. You are not welcome here. Should I worry about you're not welcome here? I think I should, shouldn't I? I really should. Remove something stuck on the spines. An unfortunate dive? No, let's not. Are these all fluke? Oh, no, 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 no. What's that? That's one supplies. Holy crap. Amazing. Can I just point out this has made the game even more terrifying just because of the whole, like, you know, can't see a damn thing. How much oxygen do we have? We have enough. I'm just going to go up this way and hope to pray and pray that we find Polythreme before we run out of food and fuel. Will I know I'm in Polythreme if I'm under the ocean? I'm guessing not. Yeah, because I can't really see anything. Okay, let's get out of it. But keep in mind that I can just dive to get out of fights. I've got to keep that as a thought in my head instead of trying to run away. The old-fashioned way. Let's do the light ship. Turn the light off just for the whole saving of the fuel thing. The problem in the water is I have the light on it, and that's how I discover things. It's going to use all my fuel. I don't think this is going to help me too much, is it really? They're just going to offer to sell me fuel? Yeah, for twice the normal price. It's good to know that it's there, I guess, even though I don't seem to know it's there. I'll turn on the spot, will that, like, illuminate it? No. Huh, what a waste. What a waste. Let's go up here. I mean, what I'll do is I'll go up here and see if we find anything. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to turn and go back to London and face the wrath of the blind bruiser. As much as I don't want to do that, because he's scary. He's only got one eye, which means he's been in a fight. Hopefully we'll find lots of these and I can keep my terror down. I've taken a bit of a beating. Those birds kicked my teeth in. Wait a minute. There's a thing there. There's a dock right behind me. Ah, damn it. I don't think that's Polythreme. Polythreme is an island. Like, I imagine it'd be on its own. Might be, though. Oh, now I'm down myself. But that is a dangerous game. No, I don't think it is. Obey? We discovered Polythreme! Oh my god. What are the goddamn odds? Holy crap. Guys, we did it. God, we are so goddamn lucky. Holy crap. Polythreme. Here is screaming. The taciturn claymen. Evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans, cobbles that groan underfoot. On the hills above, a palace villa of marble. But even that writhers like buried bones in an earthquake. Let's gather intelligence first. Polythreme is an expensive place to reduce terror. I do have very high terror though. Gather intelligence. What news from Polythreme? The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the city. He is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands, but there's unrest in the air. The clay men you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. Collect the cheery man's cargo for 1,000 echoes. A great temple has been wounded. It will be years into the dying. It groans and shivers. The clay men avoid the place out of fear and respect, but you meet one of their number in the shattered chamber where the altar once stood. The clay man swallows the coins in handfuls. For safety, not out of appetite, you assume, and hands you a crate of whispering souls. Human? The souls back home are all but silent. Perhaps these are the souls of chairs, hats, swords. That's Polythreme for you. We have an unstamped crate of brilliant souls. A crate of exceptional human souls. It has never known the tender touch of the Imperial Customs stamp. Consequently, it cannot be sold to the open market, and you'd better not be caught with it. Now that is the final problem we will have to face, is potentially getting through customs. Well, since we're here, I may as well try and look at all the other stuff that is here. So ask about the house of the keel of the unsettled salvager. The ancient captain in Venderblight said this would advance her search for Lady Black. When flesh carved stone, the clay men profess ignorance. The benches wail too much to be sensible, but there is an ancient, long-winded harbour wall that remembers. The house of the keel made exiles of themselves, it says deeply, crotchety tones. They boarded their ships and took to the sea. Then, far from land, they took axes to their ships, sank them, and followed them, man, woman, child, into the depths. In abysses they built their fathomless churches and resumed their worship of Lady Black, spirit of the deeps. The unsettled salvager holds onto your arm for support as you walk back to your ship. I need to dive again, she whispers. Grant me a suit, please, my lady. You do have one in your possession. You could allow it next time you set sail. Okay. Carry claymen to London. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passages imaginable, unless one turns out to be an unfinished man. How much space do we have in the hold? More than enough. Get on board, gentlemen. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nestled snugly, head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you. Okay. Should we... Terry is quite high. Okay, I'm going to pay the 30 euros. That's very expensive, but I'm going to do it just to see what it does and how much it lowers it. Drink beer that wails from cups that sob, if you like that sort of thing. 1 terra? Ew, that was expensive. Under other circumstances, your crew might have been happier. Okay, so we have everything we need. What do they sell here at Polythreme? They sell casks of sapphires, Stygian ivory, and judgment eggs. We are clay. We will work. We will only work. This trio of clay stokers will reduce... Oh, I lost the ability to speak. This trio of clay stokers will reduce crew requirements, but also crew capacity, and will slightly increase engine power. They are fitted to an auxiliary slot. When they are not in use, they will stand patiently, hands by their sides, flat, grey eyes, unreadable. One will say sometimes, I like it when it's quiet. Plus 250 engine power, plus 5 irons. That seems... We have a spare auxiliary slot? We do. You know what? I think I want some Claymen. I probably I can just hear loads of people like, no, don't do it! But I kind of want Claymen, so I'm doing it. Screw you guys. Wait, shops. I know where I'm going. Yeah! There we go, so we've got some extra engine power. We have over 1,000 engine power, yes! I don't know if that actually makes me go quicker. Hesperidae? What a strange name for a ship. We have 4 fuel and 2 supplies to get me back to London. Oh, bloody hell, that's going to be flipping close, isn't it? But I think that is actually going to be an experiment for the next episode. Since we're coming up to the half-hour mark, it's a little bit short, but I don't want to accidentally die and then hate myself because I forced myself to try and make it and do it dangerously. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I think we had the luckiest episode alive when we found Polythreme right here. Oh my god. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.